Much of what happens inside North Korea never reaches the outside world, hidden behind strict borders and intense state control. In this video, we examine 20 facts that reveal how life truly functions inside one of the most secretive nations on Earth. Number 1. North Korea follows its own calendar system known as the Juche calendar, which begins in 1912, the birth year of Kim Il-sung. So while we are in the year 2026, North Korea is officially in its 114th Juche year. Number 2. In North Korea, children are taught unbelievable things about their leaders from a very young age. They grow up believing that the leaders can read their minds and judge their loyalty. This is where the process of controlling people's thinking actually begins. Number 3. In North Korea, television choice barely exists. Most people have access to only a small number of state-run channels, and every one of them shows exactly what the government wants the public to see. While we switch through hundreds of channels every day, people there can watch only what the government allows. Number 4. Every household is required to display portraits of the country's leaders on the wall. These images must be kept clean and treated with extreme respect. People are taught that even if a fire breaks out in their home, the leaders' portraits must be saved first. Number 5. Students are taught a distorted version of history centered around the leaders. Children are told that Kim Il-sung single-handedly defeated Japan and freed Korea. They are also taught that the United States is their greatest enemy, so they grow up believing only what the leaders want them to believe. Number 6. If you are a citizen of North Korea and you don't cry properly, you may get investigated. Yes, that's exactly what happened during the funeral of Kim Jong-il. Some people were investigated because they didn't cry sincerely. Number 7. In North Korea, wearing blue jeans is considered disrespectful. Blue jeans are banned because they are seen as a symbol of Western culture, and if someone is caught wearing them, they can be questioned or punished. So even deciding what to wear is not fully in your hands there. Number 8. Access to the internet is almost non-existent for ordinary people. Only a very small elite group is allowed to use the real global internet, while most citizens are limited to a closed internal network called Kwangmyong, where everything is tightly controlled. Popular platforms like YouTube, Google, Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Netflix are completely inaccessible to the public. Number 9. There is even a restriction on how people are allowed to get their hair cut. The government enforces approved hairstyle guidelines, meaning citizens cannot freely choose styles outside those limits. Number 10. In North Korea, people need official permission not only to leave the country, but even to travel from one city to another within their own country. Movement inside the country is tightly regulated, and citizens cannot travel freely without approval. Number 11. Electricity is heavily rationed there, and many areas outside Pyongyang become almost completely dark at night. While the capital receives better power supply, much of the rest of the country faces regular outages, forcing people to live with very limited electricity. Number 12. Foreign movies and music are illegal there. If someone is caught watching content from South Korea or Hollywood, they can face serious punishment, including detention or imprisonment. Number 13. There are even fake towns built near the border. For example is Kijongdong, which looks like a normal village from far away, but was created purely for propaganda. The buildings stand empty, with no real residents living there. Number 14. Even in their strict dictatorship, they still allow people to choose their leader through elections. But the twist is that only one approved candidate stands in the election. There is no real opposition, and citizens are expected to vote for the same name on the ballot. In the end, the election exists, but the choice does not. Number 15. If someone commits a crime there, the punishment does not always stop with that one person. Entire families can suffer the consequences, including parents and children, and in some cases, even future generations are affected for something they never did. Number 16. They once even created their own time zone known as Pyongyang time, which was set 30 minutes different from South Korea. It was introduced in 2015 to emphasize separation, and later changed back in 2018. Number 17. Foreigners and local citizens are generally not allowed to shop in the same places. Foreign visitors are directed to special stores created for them, while locals are limited to separate shops with far fewer options. Number 18. Many people there grow up without knowing how modern the outside world really is. Some citizens believe that South Korea is poor and that United States is suffering because they have never been exposed to real information from beyond their borders. Number 19. People are regularly required to prove their loyalty through written reports and self-criticism focused on the leadership. If anything in those reports sounds doubtful or insincere, the person can immediately come under suspicion. Number 20. The government divides people based on their perceived loyalty to the Kim family through a system known as songbun. If a person's grandparents were considered loyal, the family may receive better treatment, but if they were not, generations can face restrictions and long-term disadvantages. Well, that's it for today's video. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to comment your opinion about North Korea.